Hi everyone. This was a long time coming. Right here is my vinyl shelf. You see is my vinyl player. And I'm gonna go through my complete vinyl collection. Basically there's a shelf here that's 6 cubes that I just put in yesterday because I needed more room for my vinyl collection. Yeah, I think I have over 100 albums, so let's get started. First ones. First up is the Alan Parsons Project with I, Robot and Turn of a Friendly Card. This one's my favorite, but I love I, Robot too. It has some of their best songs. Pretty simple. We're doing great here. First thing, y'all agree with me. Okay. Next up, we have two records by Mr. Alex G, being House of Sugar and God Save the Animals. This one, I'll kind of give you a closer look. This is the Turntable Lab red pressing. I'll show you that in a minute. It's really cool. Red. Yeah, Alex G. I really like this album. Probably my favorite. And the reason why I have this is the little catalog that Turntable Lab sends you when you order vinyl from them. And I don't know, the artwork kind of just fit the aesthetic of the little drawings Alex G has on the inside. You know, like the dog drawing that was his logo for a while, so kept it in there. This one's just on black vinyl, but it does have a gatefold, which I do prefer because I feel it makes the albums feel a little more deluxe. Okay. Next up, not to get political or anything, but I have Algiers, There Is No Year. This is a great record. Politically based, but very, politically charged, but very good. You know, it's not something like the new Katy Perry song. It's not something that wears its politics on its sleeve. There's some great post-punk and hip-hop influenced tracks on here, and I just really like this album a lot. Alt J, The Dream. Good album. Andrew Bird, Inside Problems, one of my favorite albums of 2022. If I don't show the vinyl, just so you guys know, that means it's probably just on black or clear, because we all know what clear vinyl looks like. I don't think I really need to show it, unless it's like a smoky clear or something. Now we get my Animal Collective records. Strawberry Jam. Freaking love this album. It took me a while to really appreciate it. Like the gatefold. Weird, but also beautiful and intriguing at parts. Just really, you just have to listen to this album to truly understand it. And then we get, it's hard to get out here. I want to get them both out at the same time. There's going to be a little bit of a packaging rant here with these next ones. Because I have two different copies of Merriweather Post Pavilion. I'll go over this one first. This is the one that I bought in 2020 on Amazon for like 15 bucks. It's a really good deal. There is a little bit of a crease in the corners. I don't know if it'll show up. Maybe it's just kind of bent there, but record sounds fine. I bought it in 2020. I had more important things to care about back then. Yeah, you're never gonna find it that cheap though. It's like 30 bucks on Amazon now. And this is the brand new 15th anniversary edition, which is very badly packaged in my opinion. Take the sleeve off. So, positives first before we get to negatives. I love the shiny, reflective foil board. I think it looks really cool. And the gatefold is basically the same. And this is on 2 different colors of vinyl. This one, they said it was blue. Either I'm colorblind or they are, because that looks very purple. I never thought this album cover had any blue on it. I'm always like, it's purple or lavender or some color like that. And then the other one is green. But it's not even like the right shade of green, which, I mean, I guess it doesn't matter, but just to nitpick a bit. It's kind of a nice emerald green there. Sound quality is fantastic on this pressing. No complaints with the packaging as far as the album. But it also came with this 7-inch, which I like the sleeve, has the BBC Session and My Girls on it. The reason why this is annoying is because this sleeve for the 7-inch, or the 10-inch, sorry, is very thick. So it won't fit inside the album. It'll be too wide. And even when I put it in the gatefold, it's like uneven. So the way this sits on the shelf is like that. So it's like not even with the other records. So it might warp one of the albums next to it. A lot of people, I've asked around and people say, oh, we can keep it, have it separate, but I want it with the thing it goes with because it's an anniversary set. I wish they would have either done a 12-inch and given us some more songs, because who listens to 10-inch records? Like, does anyone actually listen to 10 inches? Seems like kind of a waste. Or they could have done like a triple gatefold. They could have like put it in there with some different artwork. Or like had like a box, like a cover. Like, I don't know. Plus it's a pain in the ass putting both of these back in here. Fuck it. I'm not even gonna mess with that right now. I'm just gonna put them back both on the shelf. I'm gonna put them both on the shelf. I don't even give a fuck. I'm gonna put them right here. Alright. Next one up. Sorry for that angry man. Centipede Hurts. Such an underrated album. I don't know why this album is so hated. It's great, in my opinion. I love Moonjock, Today's Supernatural, Wide-Eyed, Newtown Burnout, Monkey Riches, Mercury Man. Really good album. People need to stop hating it. Okay, next up we have another album that I like, Painting With. A lot of people don't like this album. I love it. I think it's fun. Fun album to listen to. Like that one a lot. And then, oh, that goes over here. Next up we have Time Skiffs by Animal Collective. Another really good one. And this is on red vinyl. I'll just show you one disc because there's no reason showing you the other one. It's a similar red to the Alex G record. And then we have probably, oh yeah, this is their most recent one, Isn't It Now? This is on orange, I believe. Okay, so that's it for Animal Collective. Up next I have Arctic Monkeys with Tranquility Base Hotel and Casino. Very underrated album. My favorite album of theirs. Next up we have a canceled music artist, Mr. Ariel Pink with Pom Pom. It's a great album. People need to stop. It's a great record. White Freckles, Dazed and Daydreams. Such a great album. I don't care. I really don't care. Yeah. I'm not going to say anymore. That's it. Atlas Sound. Mr. Bradford Cox, the former lead singer of Deer Hunter, with his album Parallax. Got it for $5 on Amazon. Got ball on a budget. Next up we have all these Beach House records down here. I know you all love this one. Teen Dream. I don't have Devotion or their self-titled yet, but I definitely will be getting those soon. This is the purple. My favorite album of all time, Bloom. Funny thing about this, well, not really funny, but aggravating. I bought this early last year from the UK. See, it's on Bella Union. Still have Sub Pop there. Because it was expensive to get in the US, it was like $60. I'm like, oh, the UK has it, $25, $15 shipping. So yeah, I paid like $40 to get it from the UK, and then 2 months later, I'm in Grand Rapids at a record store, and they have this for like $30, repressed. So I could have gotten it cheaper. Yeah, but I don't have many problems with this pressing. I think there is a skip though, because like when I play the song Irene, how it has the hidden track near the end, it just keeps playing. It like. And I know it's supposed to like take 5 minutes before the hidden track comes in, but it was like playing for like 20 minutes. I'm like, is this record ever gonna end? So I think there might be a slight problem in the pressing. So if I find a copy of this cheap enough in the US, I'll just pick it up and replace it. This one, however, makes up for that. This is an original US. It's a little beat up. The fuzzy copy of Depression Cherry. It's good. It's good. Not gonna start any fights. Next up we have Thank Your Lucky Stars, an album that grew on me a bunch. Very ethereal release. This is on green. I think this is the other Urban Outfitters one that I picked up. It's on green. Because I couldn't find like the colored version of Once Twice Melody, but I did get a special edition of that, which I'll show. Next up is, this one's just on black vinyl, like Bloom. This is the B-sides and rarities. I never played this. I like Baseball Diamond, some of the other ones, but I never played this record. I found CD too, and I never play it. So much music to play, right? And we get another very underrated record, Seven. Love this album. It's my second favorite. I think this was their most experimental album to date, and it's their most ethereal record. Just love just listening to this thing. Just fun to listen to. Here is the Holy Grail. This is the recently out of print Once Twice Melody box set. I got this for $50 at a record store. Worth every penny. It's really cool. Kind of lay it here so it doesn't like fall in my lap. It's like a hinged box. It opens up. And you get, it's gonna fall. A booklet. There's some cool pictures in the middle. Different lyrics, stuff. God, I'm running out of room to put this shit. Put it over there for now. Put it all together in a sec. 2 posters. And then you get the records themselves. This is like actually annoying to like get out. There we go. Okay, so you got the first record, which is on gold vinyl. Translucent gold. Build it up while I'm going on. And the other one's on clear. So I'm just going to show you the package. This is just on clear. No need to show you the record. So yeah, that's a pretty cool little box set if you love the album or if you just like collecting vinyl. Look on Discogs. Always look on Discogs before buying something off of eBay, because you can usually get stuff for cheaper on Discogs. Because Discogs isn't a bunch of money launderers. You know, they're not people who are trying to rip you off. Okay, so I'm gonna get slammed for this, but I'm gonna explain why. I only have one Beatles album. Okay, Magical Mystery Tour. This was a gift. Okay. Comes with the booklet. It's on Capitol. We all know. We've all seen that before. Beatles albums are extremely overpriced for some reason. I don't know why. A single sleeved copy of Revolver is like $40. No gatefold, no booklet, anything. I don't know why Apple thinks they need to charge that much money. But yeah, this was a gift, and that's the only reason why I have this, because even like a used copy, if I spend $50 on a used copy, it's gonna be scratched to shit. So I'm like, okay, I have the Beatles stereo box set on CD, so like, do I really need the vinyl? Well, I do like the sound of vinyl better, so I will pick a few up if I can find them under $40 fucking. I shouldn't swear, but it makes me swear. Okay. Next one. The Beta Band, Heroes to Zeros, a very underrated Britpop band. This was their last album from 2004. Try and go a little faster through these. Black Country New Road, live at Bush Hall. Comes with a booklet, and it was signed by the drummer. Oh wait, no. The booklet isn't signed. The front's signed by the drummer. I saw them in Detroit last year before getting the flu, so that was very fun. And then have two Bon Iver albums for Emma and the self-titled. The self-titled is a gatefold. One of my favorite albums of last year, Boy Genius, the record. Yeah, fun album. Great songwriting, great performances. Orange pressing there from Torget. I got okay. Next three we have from Cage the Elephant. I have Melophobia on black and two colored vinyls that are basically the same. So I'll show you this one. This is Social Cues. I upgraded my black copy to a milky clear copy that I picked up. So I don't know. If there's a color variant, I don't know. I always like scooping for that. So the milky clear pressing there. And their new album, Neon Pill. Well, this was a gift from a friend of mine. This one is also on milky clear, so I'm not going to show you because it looks the same. Okay, Chick Chick Chick, Thriller, fun dance punk album. If you like some nice grooves, some good vocals, check out this album by Chick Chick Chick. Okay. Daniel Rawson, Silent Hour, Golden Mile, his little EP that he put out. Daniel Rawson, formerly of Grizzly Bear. Very good. Okay. Deerhoof, Offend Maggie. This is on white vinyl. If you like artsy punk, it doesn't take itself overly seriously, then check out Deerhoof. Next we get all my Deer Hunter records. I think these are all black. I think one of them might be colored. Cryptograms. Monomania with the crappy front cover. I mean, this is just such a better cover to me, the back cover. I've even seen like a tour poster where Monomania, that was above the photo. I think that would have been better for the vinyl, but I don't know. I like the back cover better than the front cover. Fading Frontier. And then Why Hasn't Everything Already Disappeared? And I think this is gray. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's on gray vinyl. It looks black. It's on gray vinyl. Okay. Put these back in order because I've got them all shuffled up. Destroyer Time. I have This Night, Poison Season, and Labyrinthitis. This is one of the swirled ones. I think this is green and white. So I think it looks pretty dope. I met him and he was very weird. I saw him live at Oberlin College, and he was just very uncomfortable with the fact that I was talking to him. I haven't got a photo with him. True story. Okay, 2 Dirty Projectors records right here. We have Beta Orca. This is the what's it called? Vinyl Me Please edition. I reviewed this album, so y'all should know what my feelings are on it if you watch that video. If not, check it out. It's clear with blue, and the other one is clear with red. I hate these sleeves, so I don't want to take the other one out. But the other one has red and clear. We all know what red and red look like. Put this one back. And then I also have Lamplit Pros, which is very good. They haven't made an album in like 6 years. I don't know why. They're playing live, so I don't know why they haven't put anything out, but I hope this year or next year they put something out. So I have Dr. Dog, Shame Shame. Good album. Yellow Out of the Blue. Good album. Pretty self-explanatory there. Okay. Next up is the most expensive record in my collection. We have Get to Heaven, Everything Everything on black vinyl. This record I got for $175. And then the price skyrocketed. This can go around like $400 to $500 at some places. So yeah, worth the money. And then we have Reanimator. This is on clear, I believe. Yeah, clear vinyl. So don't need to show it. But great band, underrated. Check them out. Couple of Father John Misty albums. These are all on black, so I don't need to show you the colors of them. We have I Love You Honey Bear, Pure Comedy, and God's Favorite Customer. Self-explanatory. Okay, next up are my Flaming Lips records, and the Flaming Lips are really bad at repressing albums on vinyl. Like, who the hell wants a zoetrope pressing of Soft Bulletin instead of just doing a box set like you did for Yoshimi when those are your 2 most celebrated albums? What do I know? That even though Soft Bulletin hasn't been like an affordable price in like 20 years. Yeah, here's your Shimi Bells, the Pink Robots. Pretty great stuff. Have Embryonic. So it's on 2 different colors. It's a blue. I think the other one's yellow. Could be mistaken. Could be purple. Or yep, it's yellow. So 2 different colors of Embryonic, which I think is my favorite Flaming Lips album. Very acid rock influenced. So yeah, there's that one. And then we have American Head, my album of the year for 2020. We have Fleet Foxes, Helplessness Blues. Fleet Foxes, Crack Up. Oh, sorry. And then we have this big box set, which I guess I'll show you. Yeah, I mean, I did do a video on this, but it's pretty cool. This is the first collection. It has a nice magnetic locking thing in there. Opens up, you get the album and some EPs over here, and a booklet over there. It's a very nice presentation. This also is out of print, too. If I'm not mistaken, it's out of print on vinyl. I don't think it's out of print on CD. Fleetwood Mac, Tusk, the best Fleetwood Mac album. Rumors is the most overrated album of all time, in my opinion. This album's just so much better. It's so much more experimental, so much more artsy. I really like it. Flying Lotus, Cosmogramma. This is the Vinyl Me Please edition as well. Nice gray pressing there. Next up we have all my Foles albums. Okay, we have Total Life Forever. This is my favorite of theirs, and this is on a blue, kind of nice clear and blue pressing. What Went Down. Everything Not Saved Will Be Lost, Part 1. And Life Is Yours. Love Foles. Great band. And up next, we have a band I'd love to shout out for you guys, because this is one of the best albums of the year so far. This is Freako with, I always forget the name of the album, Where We've Been and Where We Go From Here. I saw them at a little place in Lakewood, Mahal's in Lakewood, Ohio, and I got the front cover signed by the lead singer and the insert signed by the other members, so that was pretty cool. Kind of reminds me of like Cursive, early emo, Bright Eyes, Silver Jews, kind of that type of music, that kind of post-hardcore indie rock scene there, so definitely check this record out. Freako, F-R-I-K-O. That's how you spell it. Okay, Future Islands, As Long As You Are. Talk about another band that has overpriced vinyl. We have Geese with Projector. From Mr. George Harrison, I have All Things Must Pass and Living in the Material World. Okay. Glass Animals are up next. Okay, so Sans Dreamland, I have their complete discography. I have Zaba. This one is really cool. Zaba, it's a gatefold, nice artwork there. I have the Vinyl Me Please edition of How to Be a Human Being, which is on blue vinyl. Kind of like a teal. I think it's actually like a teal. It looks more teal than it does blue. And we have their new album, I Love You So Effing Much Now. I don't know if anyone else has this problem. You can comment if your vinyl copy of this was like mine. When you look on their website, it says that this standard vinyl is supposed to come with a booklet with like the lyrics. So after I pay $30 plus bucks for this, open it up and there's no booklet. So I don't have the receipt. I emailed UMG. They didn't know what the hell I was talking about. They wanted an order number to refund it, and I didn't buy this from them, so I don't know if it's just first pressings of this didn't have the booklet, but I'm kind of pissed because I paid a lot of money and I would like to have the booklet. I'm kind of surprised they're charging so much money for an album that is not a double record and does not have a gatefold or does not come with posters, or and they're not even going to include the fucking booklet in there. So yeah, UMG kind of just ripped me off, and I think more people should be talking about this because it's not right. There's my little rant, but good album. Okay. Almost there, folks. Almost there. Grizzly Bear. Horn of Plenty. Now this one is clear, but it's a little bit different. It's splattered. Horn of Plenty. Yellow House on clear vinyl. The Economist. This is on two different colors. This is on pink. The other one is on orange. Then got Shields, which is a gatefold. And Painted Ruins, which is also a gatefold. James Taylor's self-titled. Good album. Japanese Breakfast Jubilee. I think this one's colored as well. Yes, it is. This is a nice cloudy press in there. Jethro Tull, I have this nice greatest hits compilation here, Living in the Past. Comes with the booklet. The records are stored in these two sleeves here. Living in the Past by Jethro Tull. I have one of my favorite albums, Jungle Forever. King Crimson with Lizard. Someone's stuck, sorry. I'm surprised I haven't sold this album yet. Mama's Boy by Laney. It's a fun album, but I don't play it that often. But I don't know. It was an interesting album for me. I was at an interesting point in my life when I got into this record. It's like alt country meets dream pop. It's really interesting. Their next album was a huge disappointment, but this album is still really good. Okay. LCD Sound System, This Is Happening. Another really good dance punk album, if you like that type of music. From the experimental rock band Liars, I have Sister World. This is on a recycled pressing. It's gold. I actually think it's like olive green. It doesn't really look gold to me. Low, Hey What? Their final album. Rest in peace, Mimi. Lucy Dacus, Home Video. Luke Hemmings, When Facing the Things We Turn Away From, an underrated album. These are kind of getting hard to get out. We're in the final cube now, folks. We're almost done. 2 albums by the electro pop band Metronomy. First up, I have English Riviera. And then I have Love Letters, and this one's really cool. It's like embossed all around track list, and then there's all that clouds inside here. You get a little CD. So it comes with the CD too. Really cute. It kind of just tucks on the inside there. And a poster as well. Mew Visuals. Okay, MGMT, congratulations. Really good album. What else can I say? It's great pressing. Like the artwork. Love the album. Okay. Mitski with my album of the year last year. The land is inhospitable, and so are we. Just a little sleeve over it. And this is a blue pressing, I think. Nice robin's egg, baby blue. I swear, folks, we don't have much more to go. I hate the design of these sometimes. Okay. Moody Blues, Long Distance Traveler. My Morning Jacket, Z. This is another splattered edition. Pretty cool. From the National, I have 2 different records. I have Sad Songs for Dirty Lovers and my personal favorite, Boxer. My favorite album of 2 years ago, 2022, Being Funny in a Foreign Language by the 1975. This one is on clear vinyl. Okay. From Panda Bear, I have Person Pitch. This is the Vinyl Me Please. Again, one's on white, I think the other one's on blue. Pretty sure. Yep, kind of same color as the Mitski record. From Paul McCartney, I have Ram in Band on the Run. From Pink Floyd, I have Wish You Were Here. From Radiohead, I have two great albums, In Rainbows and their live album, I Might Be Wrong. From the Jangle Pop outfit Real Estate, I have Days. My personal favorite album of theirs, Atlas. I have In Mind and The Main Thing. Mess these up in order. Probably giving so many people PTSD with like the way I handle my albums. I'm sorry about that. The Shins, Shoots Too Narrow. Nice. This is an original Sub Pop pressing because it comes with their inner sleeve. It kind of has like a logo right there. Simon and Garfunkel, Bridge Over Troubled Water. Spoon, Hot Thoughts. From the underrated Welsh band Super Furry Animals, I have two albums. Their 1999 record, Gorilla, with a cool pop-up sleeve. And I have their album Rings Around the World. Both great records. Definitely check out Super Furry Animals if you like just indie rock, straight ahead rock. Really, really good stuff. Two albums from Tame Impala. I have Currents and The Slow Rush. Almost there, folks. Almost there. Tom Waits, Closing Time. Great album. TV on the Radio, Return to Cookie Mountain. This is another Vinyl Me Please. Oh, Jesus. I think they're all the same. This is the orange one. These sleeves are so thick. Like they have these thin paper sleeves, and it's hard to get them back in there. But this one is on brown. About to lose my voice. Alrighty. This might be the oldest album, like the one I've had the longest. Trench by 21 Pilots. This one, both records on this yellow-green swirl kind of thing. Pretty cool. Okay. Tyler, the Creator, Igor. From Unknown Mortal Orchestra, I have Multi-Love, and a really nice gold pressing of 5. One of my favorite records of last year. The War on Drugs, A Deeper Understanding. So getting kind of stuck together here. From The Who, I have Live at Leeds and Quadrophenia, 2 beaten up copies of each. Wild Beasts, present tense. Almost there. From Wild Nothing, I have Nocturne, which is on a blue, I believe. And a white lenticular of Life of Pause. It's white. Don't you hate it when you do a long video before you have to use the bathroom? Oh my god. Okay, last 4 albums here. I have, from Wolf Parade, I have the anniversary edition of Apologies to the Queen Mary and their album Thin Mind. And my final 2 albums in my whole collection are from the recently defunct experimental rock band Yassair. I have a blue and white pressing of Fragrant World on their Splattered, and Amen and Goodbye. Amen and Goodbye. Thank you guys so much for watching this vinyl video. Let me know what you think of my collection, what records you like out of them, and which ones you'd want to steal. Also, some of your favorites. Thanks for watching. Bye.